Hey guys, what's going on? I posted a tweet on my Twitter. It was a thread about the tips and tricks that I have learned over the years in trading, and there were a few people who reached out to me and they said I should make a better video because some of the points were not that clear. Let's jump into the video and I'll explain the tips that I wish someone told me when I was starting out.
It would have made a huge difference, I promise you.
So the first one is backtest your strategies. I think it's one of the most important things that every single trader needs to do. It's really important. I think it makes a difference of day and night when it comes to trading, and especially trading for long run, not just like, oh, I'm gonna trade BBY or AMC or GameStop and all the stuff. If you want a career out of this, you need to take it seriously, man. Just that simple, right? So right here, if you see my screen right here, so what you basically do is you jump on your Excels and you put a date column, ticker, bounce or reject. This can be for any strategy. I'm just showing you an example. This is one of the strategies that I use. Open price, key levels, 20 EM, all the parameters that you need to put on, and then the links to the charts and any comments if you have, right? So you simply put in your dates, tickers, what price did it bounce, everything. What over time happens is you will have a certain criteria. Like now, in this case, I have a criteria where it's saying, did it work? Yes. How many times does this work? It gives you a good number of how many times this trade works. Now, when you backtest, you have seen enough of those setups in the real time. It becomes way more easier because now you have statistics backing you up. So the very first important point is you need to backtest your strategies. Without that, I don't think it can even work, right? So the second one, you only need to choose the option contracts that have more or enough volume for the day. Now, what's enough? Like for me, so first 15 minutes I don't trade first 15 minutes, right? So first 15 minutes I love to sit on cash, have a better, sense of what's happening on the overall market. And usually the names that I trade like SPY, Qs, Apple, AMD, Amazon, Facebook, Nvidia, Microsoft, Tesla, they have a lot of volume. But on the whole list, there's only a few strike prices that have a lot of volume. For me, the strike prices count to within first 15 minutes, I want to see 1500 volume on the contracts. If there's less than 1500, I'm doing less size. And by 10 o'clock, I at least want to see 3000 volume on my contracts. Otherwise, I'm not even interested, man. Why? I want to put on some size. I'm not playing, right? I want to put on some size. And if I get in a trade with small size and there's not enough liquidity, guess what happens? I'm very vulnerable that the bids and asks the spread will be wide and I will take a hit. Not because my trade was wrong, just because I didn't respect that the option contracts were telling me to stay away from that particular trade, right? So the second one is make sure there's enough volume for your name that you want to trade. Now, third one, which is be disciplined. Now, man, let me tell you a little secret. If you want to succeed, as a trader, you must follow your trading plan. That's just simple. Now, you need to have a trading plan every single day. Simply what I mean is you say, okay, if this stock goes above this price, I am going to get in. If it doesn't break this, I'm not jumping in. Just that simple, right? Also, you're not going to take any trades that's not in your backtest. Right? So this backtesting that I showed you guys before, this backtesting is the holy grail for you guys, right? If you do not have the backtests of those strategy, you're not going to trade it. So what happens all of a sudden? Out of all the strategies that you think you know, you're boiling down to just those strategies that you actually trade. So it's like, have I backtested this? Oh, I haven't. Should I trade it? No, I shouldn't. Boom, what happens? You become disciplined straight away, right? And I think it's really important to be disciplined. And you can only be disciplined if you're disciplined outside your trading life. It doesn't work like, oh, I'll be disciplined today. But in your life, you're sitting on the couch and eating a whole bag of chips. Nah, you gotta do all the stuff in your life to be disciplined. So in your trading, you're disciplined as well. The fourth tip I would give to my younger self is never average down on a losing trade. It's just not worth it. I've done it in my life. Sometimes it have worked, but more times I won't even think about it didn't work, and I've taken big losses in my life because of that. So I think people average down on their positions. Like, the risk management takes a hit straight away, and you really need to stop doing that crap if you want to have a trading life for long run. I mean, you can trade for a little bit without having proper discipline and averaging down, but if you want to do for a long run,
You need to stop doing that.
Now, fifth one now. Focus on the stocks that are moving with the market than the stocks that move against the market. So the few names are like Apple loves to move with SPY. Tesla loves to move with QQQs. AMD loves to move with Nvidia and QQQs. So focus on the names that are moving with the market than something which is super weak. Like this is for the people who are first starting out. Like now I trade the names that are weaker than the market. I do trade them, I definitely trade them and I bank on them. But when I was first starting out, I lost a lot of money because I was not fully switched on, or I would say I didn't know what I didn't know yet. So I lost quite a lot of money just trying to prove a point that the stock is going down while the market's going up. That means this stock can bounce. It's usually not the case. It's all about relative strength and relative weakness. So just know if SPY is going up and Apple's going up, you have a much better probability of a trade working out on Apple because the market index is going up. It's a must, especially when you're starting out. All right, sixth one is overtrading. Let me be honest with you all. Overtrading is something that is very subjective. I know some of the people are gonna hate me for this, but really overtrading is very subjective. For someone, taking 100 trades a day is nothing, but for somebody, taking 3 trades is a lot. Like, I'll be honest, the days that I'm in a zone, I can take 50 to 100 trades, no problem. But the days that I'm not in a zone, I take 2. Now, I'm not taking 50 to 100 trades every day. There are a few days that I've taken 50, 70 trades, 100%, but I'm saying it's really not proportional in any way that more trades are bad. But overtrading is bad. The days when things are not working and you're still trying to prove a point to yourself, those are the days you will take a big hit and big losses because, I mean, overtrading never works for nobody, right? So these were the 6 tips that I have learned in all these years of trading, and I wish someone would have told me before. I mean, there were a lot of people who had these videos, but I actually didn't listen to them. I think it's more of you learn when you get into the path yourself than someone trying to explain it to you, if that makes sense. So I didn't actually listen. So there were some people who told me, but no, I took their opinion as a grain of salt, and I suffered a lot. If you're a complete beginner, I think you really need to focus on these 6 steps, and you have all these 6 lined up and you write them down on a piece of sheet. Then you reverse engineer yourself to where you want to go, and these are the 6 things that you don't want to do. You reverse engineer your plan, and I think you'll do all right. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you do not miss any further updates. Also, I hired an editor who's editing all my videos, and he's pushing me to make more content. So there's a lot of stuff coming. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hope you found some value, and I'll see you guys later. God bless you all.